Advanced Science in association with the Dublin Business School, Ireland. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Professor E.P. Imbichikoya, sir, Principal, Safi Institute of Advanced Study, for joining here with us to inaugurate the webinar. I welcome you, sir. And I express my welcome to Dr. Hijaz K.M., Director of Spark Institute of Advanced Science, for joining here. And, I extend my welcome to Mr. Maradi Kohli, Dublin Business School, Ireland, who joined from Ireland to share his view about the higher education opportunities in Ireland. Finally, I welcome all the participants from various institutions who have joined on this occasion. Welcome. With this, let me call upon our beloved principal, Professor E.P. Imbichikoya, sir, to inaugurate the webinar. Sir, please.
Okay, good afternoon, one and all. The chairman of this session, Dr. Sahaya Shigu, convener of the Career Guidance Cell of SAPI. Dr. Hijaz KM, the director of Spark Institute of Advanced Study, Advanced Science. Mr. Maradi Kohli, the Dublin Business School. Other attendees in this particular webinar. As already mentioned here, this is an important session regarding the higher studies opportunities in Ireland. Now, many of the students are going to the different foreign countries for education, especially UK, US, Canada, and New Zealand, Ireland, etc. So the students who go to such places are actually getting much placement after completing their education in foreign countries. Even though their education is not similar to our education system in India or in Kerala, they are actually getting much benefit because of their educational system. After completing their education in any of such foreign countries, actually they are equipped to handle many problems, many business issues which may come up, especially in the other countries. So I understand that this Ireland universities are offering many higher studies opportunities, and this Dublin Business School can help us to get such facility for our students in Ireland. So I don't want to take much of your time because it's a very precious time, especially for Mr. Baradi, who is participating from Ireland. So I hope this program will be very much useful to all the attendees and those, especially those who want to do their higher education in Ireland. So I congratulate the Spark Institute for associating with the SAFI Institute. And I also take this opportunity to congratulate Dr. Sahaya Shibu, the convener of the placement cell and the career guidance cell, for giving these opportunities to the students of SAFI and also the outside. With these words, let me conclude by formally inaugurating this session. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful words, and thank you for joining here to inaugurate the session. Now, let me call Dr. Hijaz K.M., Director of Spark Institute of Advanced Science, to introduce the Spark Institute of Advanced Science course. Sir, please.
Thank you so much, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. So first of all, thanks to Safi Institute, to the placement cell, Dr. Shibu, and also thank you so much to the principal for associating with Spark Institute in this program. So we are planning a webinar series on this. This is the first webinar on our higher education opportunities in abroad. So I'll just introduce our organization, what is Spark Institute and what do we do. And so I'll share my screen for that. So I hope my screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir. Visible.
Thank you so much. So basically, what do? We are an organization. We do different things. We are an academic coaching. We give coaching programs like IIT, JAM, Central University, PG entrance, and different kinds of science and engineering competitive examinations. We also have a research forum. So basically, these are the coaching programs that we do, and we also have, yeah, so in our program, 1 second. Yeah, okay. So, other than academic programs, we also do a lot of research and training activities. So we have formed a research forum, which is called SIA's Research Forum. So in SIA's Research Forum, we have different research and training activities. So basically, this is a forum. This is a research forum where interested people can take part, and they can take a membership, and we can also form a chapter of our organization, our SIA's Research Forum, in different institutions. So we help students. Basically, we are into science and engineering for the time being. So we help them to do projects and internship. We give them mentoring, and also we do collaborate with different organizations like different industry partners, different academic institutions as well. Now, give me 1 second. This is, yeah. So I'll just show some of the training programs that we have conducted in the recent past. So we started with a 7-day hands-on training in ChemDraw and ChemSketch. So this is some chemistry drawing tool where you can draw molecular structures and chemical diagrams, chemical equations and all. So it was a 1-week program. After that, we conducted a faculty development program in online chemistry teaching tools. So these were conducted in collaboration with different organizations. For example, this hands-on training in ChemDraw was conducted in collaboration with PSMO College. This FDP was organized in collaboration with MES Pannani College. We also did a training program on ritual refinement, which is something very interesting for physics and chemistry researchers. And right now there is a 1-month Python coding program is going on. So this program is being conducted in collaboration with a college in West Bengal, which is called a Ramsade College. And we also conducted a workshop on elemental analysis, which helps people to do work on data analysis of different instruments like atomic force microscope, scanning electron microscope, X-ray diffraction machines and all. And we recently conducted another program on COMSOL multiphysics. COMSOL is a physics drawing tool which will help engineers and physicists to draw different components in optics, and in semiconductor industry. This is a very, very interesting stuff. Recently, yesterday, we wind up a course on a 10-day workshop on basics of stock market. And now we are doing these higher education opportunities in Ireland in collaboration with Safi Institute and Dublin Business School, Ireland. We are organizing a molecular docking program on 16th of October. It's a 10-day program. Again, we are collaborating with Safi College, with the Department of Biotechnology, if I'm not wrong. It's biotechnology, I guess. So we are collaborating with Safi Institute once again for this program on advanced molecular docking. So registration is going pretty well, and we already have 100 registered people for this program. And after that, we will be conducting a program on 8th of November on training on Origin Pro software. And another workshop, this is also, we are in discussion with a representative from Safi Institute about this EndNote and Mentally program. So we are in touch with Dr. Shabana there. So we are discussing on this. Now, we are also planning a conference, an international conference in Trends in Material Science on 20 to 24th January 2022. So we are, right now we are negotiating a publication collaboration with Material Science Proceedings. It's an international journal, a reputed journal. And we are also in talk with different institutions to collaborate with us on this program. So the abstract submission deadline for this program is 15th January. So we give membership to students and faculties into our research forum. So once they take a membership, the opportunities that they have is networking around their peers in their industry, in their field. And moreover, they will also get some financial benefit. Financial benefit in the sense we will give some they will have some special discounts and packages in all our training programs. And maybe that's not very important. Other than that, the major important thing is that they can collaborate with us in our programs. They can host it in their institution. So those kind of opportunities are there for both faculty members and student members. And So these are some of the colleges that we have collaborated so far. So we have collaboration, 2 or 3 colleges in Kerala, one in West Bengal, one in Tamil Nadu, and right now we also have Safi with us. And in our previous programs, we collaborated with these industries. So ChemSketch was done in collaboration with PerkinElmer. So they also provided some time-limited free access to the software to all the participants. This was the same case in the ritual refinement course, where we collaborated with Match Software. It's a German-based company, which is the company is called Crystal Impact. They also gave free access to collaborators, to the participants. We also had a collaboration with Amrita Virtual Lab in our faculty development program for online chemistry teaching tools. So yeah, so these are our collaborators so far, and we are in negotiation with other partners for our future programs. Now, we also have a research consultancy, like we do develop some materials for industry applications. We work on wastewater treatment and similar projects. In the research consultancy, we also provide services like rate well refinement for powder extra diffraction data. Maybe these are things which are very narrow to the science people, basically physics and chemistry people. So sorry that if I am at the wrong place. And we also give some computational analysis services and various spectroscopic analysis. We also have a wing of publication. So it's called the SIAS International Publications. So far we have already published 2 books. One is by Dr. Sabil on learn chemistry through demonstration. And another is by Dr. Rashid. He's right now working as a guest faculty in PSMO College. And his work on field-induced magnetic transition has been published by us. We are looking for more publications, and there will be calls for new book chapters in near future. So if any of you are interested, you can contact us through email. So that's it. Thank you so much. So Dr. Shibu, that's what I want to say.
Okay, thank you, sir. So now let me call Mr. Maradhi Kohli, the Blink Business School Ireland, to handle the session. So please.
Yeah, thanks, Sahaya and all of the commentators and the students who are here. How much time I have, Sahaya? Can you just brief me? Like, how do we go about it? Do you want me to talk about the institute and Ireland first, and take question and answer sessions at the end if students have, or directly question and answer sessions?
Yes, sir. First, you can introduce about the opportunities in Ireland, and then we'll move to the question and answer session. We can plan it around 30 to 45 minutes. We can finish it.
Okay. Hi everyone. It's a very tough time, and we are not moving ahead. Even with the situation in Ireland improving, we are seeing a lot of applications coming in from the students this year. So I'll just start with my presentation. Then after that, probably if you have any questions relating to this, then you can ask questions. So I am Maradhi Kohli from student and agent recruitment team from the Dublin Business School, Ireland. Just a second. So let me first talk about Dublin Business School. Then in between, I'll also talk about Ireland and Dublin. And at the end of the session, I'll also talk about what career services we offer, and the programs which we've and the fees, corresponding fees for these programs. So to start with, Dublin Business School is largest autonomous institution in Ireland. We offer programs in undergraduate and postgraduate level as well. The programs include business, IT, art, psychology, social care, audio production, film, and law. So you take any of the areas, we are there. We are not into core science and technology, but we are there in computer science and business programs as well. We are a subsidiary of Kaplan Institute. Kaplan is one of the largest education service provider currently in the world, and now Kaplan almost serves 1 million students per year, and we are one of the subsidiary of Kaplan Institute. So why a student has to choose Dublin Business School? That is because simply because we have 9,500 plus students in the campus from 120 countries. Like we almost all the countries are represented in terms of students. We have 100 plus accredited programs and existent for almost 45, 46 years now. Apart from that, we also focus on career focused education. See, these days, if you look at most of the universities, it is not a scenario where a student studies something else, and once he is out of the college, out of the university, and he is there to serve any organization, and he should not be a clueless thing, like what he has studied and what he is going to do has no relation. That is not the case here. All our curriculum is very dynamic. We always focus on changing environments, changing technology in the industry, and accordingly include all the relative and related topics and subtopics in any area. Quality of teaching, yes, we have a vast experienced faculty serving us for the last 20-25 years. Student-centered emphasis on teaching, yes, we always hear to students what student has to say, what is the feedback from them, and our faculty will obviously help them in various other ways as well. So connected with industry, yes, this is very important because of the career services team, like what we are going to offer at the end of the academic year after completing your education. We also offer courses with affordable fees. It is not like when you convert your currency into the euro currency, it should not look very big and huge amount, so that we offer generally the courses at a affordable fees. Our institute is at a city center location. This is one of the point because whenever the students are coming from international countries, obviously they look for support in terms of living expenses as well as accommodation. So when your institute is in city center, you will be able to easily access the market area, whereby you will also find it is easy to commute from college to the part-time work area, and from there on to accommodation as well. So that will save you a lot of time. We also have many accommodation options nearby that I'll talk about it later. And accreditation by professional bodies, one of the very important point, because without the validation from the industry or the organizations which accredit, then the degree will have lesser impact when you complete your studies. So all our programs are awarded by QQI, which is a government of Ireland body, and apart from that, your MBA program, SIMA, psychology program, psychological Society of India Finance Related Programs, ACCA. So all these are recognition and accreditation. And at Dublin Business School, we have won several awards for our education, like education awards in 2018, 17, 13, 14, 15. So all these awards are given by Government of Ireland, and this shows the credibility and the quality of education at DBS. We work with partners and agents worldwide, and that's the reason we have more number of students in the campus from the international community. Good 40% of students are from international community. You'll find students from American states like South America, Northern America, Mexico, then from the African states, Nigeria, South Africa, and from Asian like China, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. So we have and Middle East as well. So we have students from across the world, which makes our classroom a dynamic one, a cultural exchange lab you call, and you'll have a lot of cultures representing in the campus. Now, why a student has to come to Dublin, or for that matter, Ireland? This is very important question, because you have a lot of study abroad options. You must have been attending the fairs and webinar sessions like these for all the countries, all the institutions. But the first important thing in your life is to first, in which country do I have to study? And why this study, and why this country or why this city is important for me. How is it going to shape up my career path? So these are the basic questions you should put to yourself. So then the answers, you have to search answers for that. There is a tick points, like where you have to question yourself and answer that with a substantial and reasonable reasoning. Then you will be able to at the end you will be able to choose the right country, right destination for your study, and the right course and right college. Because you might come into contact with a lot of people, explaining good things about other countries, like X country, Y country, Canada, US, Australia. So you have a lot of options these days, but you have to filter out based on your interest. So if you want me to explain or talk about Ireland, I'll brief you about this. Like, Irish people are very friendly. It is a safe, peaceful, and green. Why these things? Because first of all, you should feel comfortable in the country you go in. You should not be feel marginalized. You should not feel you have left your country. So that is not the case with Ireland. Irish people are very friendly. They accept international students, international community with a warm Irish welcome. Safe and peaceful and green country. Visa process is a relatively simplified process when you compare it with any other countries, probably. Graduate work opportunities, one of the most important things probably to consider. Currently, if you look at any study abroad option, but the Ireland should be the topmost option in terms of graduate work opportunities. Because what will you do once you finish your course in any college, in any country? If you are unable to find a job after that, then it is very tough to survive. So in Ireland, Ireland is a very small country, like good only 5 to 6 million of population. But if you look at the infrastructure that has been set up in Ireland, in Dublin itself, you'll find 1,000+ MNCs. Okay, and all these US tech giants like Google, Facebook, Accenture, all these guys, Microsoft, all these guys have their European headquarters in Dublin. Most of the students doesn't know this. They are not there in either France, Germany, or England, UK for that matter. All these companies have their European headquarters in Dublin. So why I am stressing on this point is because this actually is creating a lot of gap in terms of human resources required. Okay, since the country is very small, very low population country, there is a huge gap in terms of human resources, and that's where the importance of international community comes in. The direct immigration requirements has got a huge thing. So that is the reason the best and safest route to enter Ireland and study, get a job, is through study more. So that's the reason Ireland should be one of your study abroad destinations to consider for. Also, it is an English-speaking country, one of the very vital thing, because if you go to any other European countries, probably you may have to learn the other language to survive. To get a part-time opportunity or to get a full-time opportunity, you may have to learn the local language there. But Ireland is, since it is an English-speaking country, you need not learn any other language apart from English, which obviously we all know. Then established education tradition. Obviously, Ireland has got a lot of writers, poets, a lot of researchers, scientists since beginning. So it has got very good education tradition. Euro currency, obviously, after the Brexit, the UK is out of it, and the nearest country, English-speaking country with Euro currency is Ireland. Apart from that, Dublin again is cosmopolitan, safe and friendly. Part-time work opportunities, one of the very important thing, because students generally are allowed to work for 20 hours per week during study and 40 hours per week during your holidays. The minimum work wage there is 10.5 euros per hour. So by working part-time, most of the students generally cover their living and accommodation expenses. Which is a greater boost, because at the end of the day, you may have to only require funds from your family only for the purpose of education or the course fees. The remaining amount you can earn on your own by working part-time there. Easy access to European cities, always in top 10 most popular study destinations. So these are the points which you may have to look. You will have to look while finalizing your study abroad option. Then these are the certain famous places, which Ireland, where you can go and watch if you are there. Coming on to the programs which are offered at DBS, we have programs in UG as well as in post-graduation. If you look at UG programs, then we have in various fields: HR, accounting, finance, digital media, law, film, event management, psychology. So all these are, most of them are 3-year courses. We have BSc Honors in Computing, which is a 4-year course. So all these programs are honors programs, which are level 8 programs according to Ireland education system, and which are equivalent to a 4-year degree in India. Coming on to postgraduate programs, I think there will be a lot of students who are aspiring to do a postgraduate degree from Ireland. So these are these areas which we offer. We have MBA with 7 streams: general, HRM, marketing, finance, which are regular traditional streams. Apart from that, you will find very interesting streams like project management, information systems, and cloud computing. These are interesting because you will not find these kind of streams with majority of the institutions. So when I said at the beginning of my presentation, like, we are career focused as well as dynamic in terms of course structures. So these programs will show you that our emphasis on career focused education. Apart from MBA, we have finance-related programs. If you look at, we have MSc in Financial Technology, MSc in International Accounting and Finance, and MSc in Financial Analytics. These are the 3 programs which we have in finance area. If you are looking at marketing area, MSc in Digital Marketing and MSc in Marketing. The most important and the most popular programs in terms of education, these are Information Technology and Computer Science programs. They are MSc in Information Systems with Computing, Data Analytics, MSc in Business Analytics, and we also have MSc in Artificial Intelligence, MSc in Cybersecurity, MSc in Financial Analytics as well. So all these programs are 1-year programs. So please be aware, most of the programs, PG programs in Ireland are 1-year programs. These are level 9 programs, valid across worldwide as a equivalent master's program. So you will not be confused that since it is a 1-year program, whether this is equivalent to a master's program across. No, that is not the case. This, though it is because the Ireland education system works that way. So all the master's programs are 1-year programs. So we also have a level 8 PG diploma program. So if you are not interested in doing masters, probably you can look at our diploma programs in data analytics, digital marketing, fintech, aviation finance, as well as business. So coming on to the tuition fees, so all our postgraduate programs, 1-year postgraduate programs, is categorized into 2 areas, with 12,500 euros as the course fees for one set of courses like MBA, etc. The other set of programs like technical programs, data analytics, business analytics, all these programs will cost you 13,500 euros. So you will also have 1,000 euros of scholarship. So with that it roughly translates to 11,500 euros for the MBA programs and 12,500 euros for other tech-related programs. So this approximately translates to good 11 to 12 lakhs in Indian currency. Okay, so this is what you have to spend for 1 year of course. So what you get if you do this 1 year of course. So Ireland gives you a flexible stay back option. Like once you finish your 1 year of course successfully in Ireland, you will get a 2 years of work visa stay back option. It is called as, it is very similar to what you call it as work visa. So this work visa comes with no strings attached as such, because in other countries probably you may see you may have to work in relative area of study, relative fields, etc. But in Ireland you can work in any area for those 2 years without any questions asked. Okay, and the primary responsibility of the students in those 2 years is to find employment, find job which are under critical skills. So all our programs are under critically skilled programs. So if you find a job, then you can extend your visa for another 2 years. So that will make 1 year of study, 2 years of work visa, and another 2 years of work permit. So 5 years of your stay will entitle you to apply for a PR, okay, which you call like citizenship after that. So these are the benefits which, if you study in Ireland, you're going to get. Okay, and the minimum wage there is starting, you can look at 32,000 euros per annum, which is good. 3 lakhs probably per month. So that is what you can look at once you finish your course. The intakes which we have in January, April, and September. So whenever, if you are unable to join in January, probably you can look at September, April, and then if you are unable to join in April, probably you can look at September. So these are the three intakes which we have at DBS. You can join in the sessions. We are currently open for 2022, January 22, April 22, as well as in September 22. So I was talking about accommodation. Yes, we do not have on-campus accommodation as such, but we have off-campus accommodation. We have student residency starting at 10,500 euros for 1 year, and for first 4 weeks only, if you want accommodation, we can arrange for a host family accommodation. This is basically, you will be put up with an Irish family. They'll give you room, etc., and as well as 3 meals. Also, that will give you great scope for learning what Irish culture is, and from there on you can search your own accommodation. As I told at the beginning of the presentation, we have a very good career services team. What happens after 1 year of your course? So what we do is we help students to write their CV, conduct workshops at the beginning of the year. Business heads, HR heads from different organizations come to campus to make sure that students understands what kind of skills they should possess. To come into the real world, to come into industry and work there. So once this is done, at the end of the year, we conduct 2 career fairs, and these 2 career fairs are represented by almost 50 plus companies like Accenture, Google, IBM, Facebook, Microsoft. All these guys recruit from us. We have around 96% of our students generally find employment within 3 to 6 months of course completion. So as I said, you have 2 years of stay-back option, 2 years of work visa. But if you can find employment within 3 to 6 months, then it is very good time frame to note down. These are certain companies, some of the companies where our students currently doing their career and establishing their career path. You will see they're like all big names in the world. So apart from career services and education at DBS, we also have student services, because once you are away from home country, you might feel homesick or any other issue, part-time work opportunities, you are finding it difficult, accommodation, you are finding it difficult. So all these things we will help. We have a student services team. We are there to help students at any instant, at any point of time while you are studying at the college. Apart from this, we also have clubs and societies, close to 60 plus clubs and societies. Whatever is your area of interest, you can register in one of those clubs and societies, the hiking trips, etc. So every week there will be some or the other activity in the campus. It is not only education there. The Irish education system is completely different from what you get here in India, because there will be only 20 hours of education per week, but that 20 hours would be so good that you will be able to learn a lot of things there in Ireland. And apart from that, sports, we are champions in soccer. Since most of you are from Kerala, probably you may be very much interested in this area, because we are one of the champions in 2017, 18, 19. Consistently we were winning. Apart from that, we are also champions in basketball, cricket. So any of the areas you take, DBS is always there. DBS name, you'll hear it. So these are certain some of student union offices where once you are there in the college, they will be able to help you with a lot of things. So that brings me to end of my presentation. These are our contact details. We look after Indian subcontinent and Asia. So you can get in touch with any point of time with any query you have related to admission, courses, etc. So you can visit our website www.dbs.ie for further information and details. You'll find all the information here at dbs.ie. If you do not find any information properly, then you can contact us at all above numbers on WhatsApp or through call. Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks for giving me this time to talk about DBS Dublin Business School and Ireland. I'm not sure how the question sessions will go. So our Sahar will help us with it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for explaining in detail about business really clearly understood for the students. Now the session is open for discussion. If you have any queries, you just type it in the chat
I
box.
think Sahai, you're not audible actually. Can you be little loud?
Am I audible? Am I audible now? I hope audible now. Is that right, sir?
Yeah, this is clear. This is better.
Yeah, okay. So, thank you, sir. Thank you for giving an guidelines about Dublin Business School. Now, the session is open for questions. You can just put it in the comment box, or the students can directly unmute and ask. So, there is
I
a
think we have got
question.
first question from Akshaya. Akshaya is asking us, we wanted to know about the admission procedures and IELTS scores. Yes, good point. I think the admission procedure is simple. You have to take the help of the guys who are organizing this seminar, and as well as you can apply online at dbs.ie. You would have to require submit a certain set of documents like 10th and 12th scorecards. Apart from that, your undergraduation scorecards, if you have got any work experience, all those documents, your CV, your passport copy. So these are the basic documents which we require to assess your eligibility for any of the programs. Once the assessment is done, we'll come back to you with the offer. The offer would be either provisional or confirmed offer. So if you satisfy all the academic requirements, including English language test score, then you will get a unconditional offer, which is a confirmed letter of offer. And if you want to do if you do not have English language course, then probably you will get a provisional letter of offer. So once that is done, then you have to pay the fees and apply for visa. IELTS score, yes, we would require IELTS academic score. It is a mandatory requirement. It can be either IELTS academic, Duolingo, PT, or TOEFL, any of the English language tests. So we would require 6 bands overall, with individual bands of 5.5 or more in IELTS academic. Duolingo, it is 95. If it is PTE, it is 52, which is required. If it is TOEFL, we would require 78. And the academic requirements, we would require a 10th, 12th, at least first class. Undergraduation requirement, we would require at least second class pass division. So different universities have different percentages. So if your provisional certificate shows you are passed in second class, that is fine for us. Yeah.
Hope it will be clear. Hope Akshaya get the details. Anybody else? If you are having any queries, you just put it in the chat box, or you can unmute and you can ask. Okay, since there are no more queries, I hope you all are have the contact detail of Dublin Business School and the Spark Institute. If you have any queries further, you just contact us so that we can help you in regarding this. So there's another question regarding data science. Sir, could you?
Yes. Yeah. We have a one-year master's program, which is MSc in data analytics, which is very closely related to what you call as data science here. This is a one-year program. The program covers wide range of topics ranging from machine learning, artificial intelligence, data analytics, data visualization, etc. Statistics as well, and the data refining, etc. So all these topics are covered. The course is basically divided into 3 stages. In stage 1 and stage 2, you will have taught component where you will study various topics. I'll just take you through the program. Just then you can probably will understand it in a better way. Just a second. Yeah. So yeah. So this is, as I said, MSc in data analytics. So this is what, so you'll study statistics, machine learning, pattern recognition, advanced data, and network mining. All these are covered. So semester 1 and semester 2 will be each for 4 months, and semester 3 will be applied research project, where you will study you will have to do a project based on your learnings from semester 1 and semester 2. The course fees for this program is 13,500 euros. You will have 1,000 euros of scholarship, as I said earlier. 12,500 euros would be the final course fee for this program. The requirements, as I said, you'll have you need to have at least second class pass division in your undergraduation and IELTS requirements. So, friends, dbs.ia, this is the website. If you go to international section, you'll find all the courses here and choose from there, and go through all those program details.
Hope I should be clear for Nora. If anybody else, please rush with your questions, since we are running out of time. I hope there are no more questions, so that we'll wind up the session. So, since you all have the contact details of Dublin Business School and the Spark Institute in future, if you have any doubt, you can reach out.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Thank you all. So it will come to the end of the session. So let me take this opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of SAFI Institute of Advanced Study and Spark Institute. First of all, I would like to express my thanks to Professor E.P. Imbichikoya, Principal, SAFI Institute of Advanced Study, for inaugurating the webinar. And I must thank Dr. Hijaz for organizing such a useful program for the students. And then extend my sincere thanks to Mr. Maradi, Dublin Business School, who spared his valuable time to explain the topic in an effective manner. Last but not least, I must thank all the participants who have joined today. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you.